Have you even met me? Hey team, it's Hannah here. How you doing? I'm doing fine. It's 10:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. I usually pre-film, but today I'm not. This is going up this afternoon and it's 10:30 and this is alcohol. Welcome to this life that I'm living. Come join me. So I kind of thought, I feel like you guys don't know me super well, but I thought that today I would do like a weird getting to know me tag video, just because I feel like I want to share some stuff with you guys and I don't want to go on a rant today. While that's a huge part of my life, ranting is a huge part of my life, there are other fun things that I do as well. So I'm just in bed right now. This is me. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Hannah. Hi. I'm just gonna read them out and tell you a little bit about myself. So number one is, what is a nickname that only your family calls you? I don't have one. Or I can't. When I was younger, they used to call me Hannah Banana a lot.
I am a banana!
But no one really calls me Hannah Banana anymore, and I've never really had a nickname. In my last job, I got called Bob by my manager, and I like that because Bob is palindromic and Hannah is palindromic. See? But I've now given that nickname to my avocado like mascot. I don't know if he's a mascot. He's just my avocado friend that happens in the opening credits that I just drew so poorly one day. And now he's Bob and I'm Hannah because we both have palindromic names. Okay, number two, what is a weird habit of yours? This is something that it's because I'm drinking. Not on an empty stomach, don't worry, I ate breakfast. Hey team, it's fine to drink in the morning as long as you're not drinking on an empty stomach. That's all I have to say. I don't have anywhere to be this afternoon, so I just have to write an assignment, so I may as well be drunk to do that. Anyway, this weird habit that I have is gonna be very hard for me to explain, but there is a Buzzfeed video which is called something like what weird habits only you do, and everybody on there has a weird habit that's like a counting or a spelling thing. I don't know if I can explain it. So my weird habit, it's just a mental thing. I never write it down, and I visualize in my head writing out words. But here's the thing, it has to go to a beat. It has to be in counts of 4. If the word that I'm trying to write doesn't fill out the count of 4, then I have to put like exclamation points at the end to like make it fit into like, so it's 4, 8, 16. So if it's a longer word, I could be doing 20 exclamation points to get to like a count of 64 or 128. And the way that I write them, like in capital letters, like the long sides have to match the long sides. So if I'm writing something that's like, okay, so if I were to write maybe I should try and like draw it on the screen so you can see it. So if I were to write the long up and downs of the T and the E have to match. And then the cross of the T and the cross of the H can match. And then the 2 long sides of the H can match. And then because there's 3 little ones on the E, you've got to do 2 together, and then the last one matches up with like an exclamation point. But that's only 12. I just had to do it. So then you've got to do 2 more exclamation points to get yourself to 16. That is my weird habit. I like write out words weird, and sometimes I'll be watching a movie and text will come across the screen and my brain will just latch onto one word and I'll go to write it, or I don't know, it just happens sometimes, it's not all the time. That is my weird little habit that I have, and I am certain that like 99% of people have one, and I would love to hear what you guys do, whatever yours is, if it's possible to explain in a comment, because please put it below, because I feel a bit like a weirdo trying to explain that, but anyway, that's who I am. Okay, on to question 3. It says, do you have any weird phobias? No, all of my phobias are real. Okay, so number 6 is, what is one of my nervous habits? So that like counting, writing thing that I do is definitely a nervous habit. Sometimes I'll spin my necklace, like if you know how you've got your chain and then a circle that holds the pendant on, I'll spin the circle, or my earrings. I have double piercings in both ears. and I like to make the joins in the earrings, like the sleepers that I have, to match up so they're level. Number 7, what side of your bed do you sleep on? I am single as fuck, so I sleep in the whole bed. I haven't shared a bed with anyone in a long time. I mean, like, overnight styles. Oh, no, I did. What side do I sleep on? I like to sleep on the side that's closest to the wall. So it's like wall, me, and then the person, because I feel as though if somebody breaks into the room and we're gonna be murdered, they get murdered first, and then I'll be woken up and I'll be able to be like, no, please don't murder me. I'm so... What do you say to a murderer? Like, oh, nah. Oh my God, I was about to murder you. So funny. We should be best friends, right? That's the only way to get out of being murdered.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Okay. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? Is it here? This is Lucy. She sleeps down the end of my bed. This is my teddy bear Lucy. And it's so weird. This is so weird. But you can tell she's like old, and she's got patches of like no fluff. That's because it's like worn out. Like there's a huge patch here where she's got no fluff. And you like, she's a bit crusty. Not crusty, but that sounds so gross because she just sleeps at the base of my bed. Like, ew, crusty, why? But she's not super soft anymore. But because she sits like this, when you like put her legs forward, there's a little patch just here, just like under her butt where the, you know, it's still really soft just under her butt. So I like to touch her butt.
He touched the butt.
I'm such a weirdo. I'm gonna put that away. I'm gonna hide that because I am an adult human. Cool, question 9. What drink do you always order at Starbucks? They got rid of heaps of Starbucks in Australia. There used to be so many, and then they closed down like 60 stores or something because they just weren't making enough money, and now there's only Starbucks in the city. But I usually just get, I don't really like coffee. I don't like the flavor. I don't like how it makes me feel really anxious. There's nothing about coffee that appeals to me. So if I do go to Starbucks, if I don't just get like an iced chocolate or something, I would get a frappe that is vanilla / caramelly flavored. So if there is coffee in it, I can't taste it. I don't really order Starbucks. I don't really order Starbucks. That's the point. I've been drinking. Forgive me. Honestly, it's like still half full, and it's 11 now, so.
Day drinking.
Number 10. What is the beauty rule that you preach but never actually practice? This one I do. For so long, I was like, drink water, it keeps your skin clear. And then I was like, I'm saying this a lot and I'm not actually doing it. So I started drinking a lot of water. Like I would take a bottle of water with me to work. Actually drinking like water all day makes me feel so much healthier, and so like my skin is clearer. Didn't used to do that, and it's only been within like the last year, maybe year and a half, if I'm lucky, that I've been drinking a lot more water. And I don't like subscribe to the idea that it's like 8 glasses of water or like 5 liters of water. Just drink when you want to, because your body will tell you. But for me, it was more than I had thought. I know I'm drinking alcohol right now, which is dehydrating, but when I go to write my essay, I got my water. Which way do you face in the shower? Do you mean like towards the water or away from the water? Both? I didn't realize this was a divisive thing. Is this as bad as pineapple on pizza? Do people really care about that? By the way, pineapple on pizza, your choice. Do what you want. Just don't make anybody else do what you want. That's my pineapple on pizza rule. And yes, I like pineapple on pizza.
I have pineapple.
But you don't have to, and that's okay. Number 12, do you have any weird body skills? Ooh, this one. My tongue is gonna, I'm gonna drop this. Okay, just put down my drink. I can do this. And it looks cool when I'm like, I look like an idiot when I do that. But that's the only thing that I can do that's kind of cool with my body.
Hi, what are you doing? Waiting for my moment.
What is your favorite comfort food / food that's bad, but you love to eat it anyway? I think that if you have been around this channel for a little while, you know the answer to that, and it's chicken nugs, but from McDonald's. Chicken nuggets from Macca's, that's it. That's it's so bad for me, but I eat it all the time anyway. Also, literally everything else. Ice cream, popcorn, chips, anything that you like that's bad for you, I will eat. 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? I tell people that I go, what, all the time. If someone would be like, what's your catchphrase, Hannah? My catchphrase would be, what? When I'm like, it's like a double take, but verbally. I don't do that much anymore though. I say thanks chums a lot. I say, have you even met me? When somebody says something like, I didn't realize you did that, or that's funny that you would say, I go, have you even met me? Do you even know who I am? And when I'm confused or I'm like, what am I doing next? I was about to say it, like, what's next? Or I forgot why I walked into this room. I'll go, what am I doing with my life? Just in public. And sometimes I'll be in the shopping center and I'll go into a shop, and as I walk in the door, I'll forget why I walked into that shop, and I'll go, what am I doing with my life? And then just walk out of that shop. So yeah, what am I doing with my life and have you even met me are probably the two things that I say the most. And if there were to be a caricature of me, a cartoon caricature of me, that would be her catchphrase. Oh, last question. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? Usually not much. Anyway guys, that was 15 quick questions about some weird stuff about me, just to help you guys get to know me a little bit better. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to share some weird little habits that you have down below in the comment section, that would be great. Click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I have new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and whatever. This is not, is this what they call unicorn hair when you've just got like a tail, or just horse hair?